Hello, 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 and I said hello, and a top of the morning to you. Oh, that was a really bad accent. I'm terribly sorry, Ireland. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If you guys cannot tell, something's a little different today. Again, I had life happen to me, and either you choose to accept your fate and wallow in the misery in life, or you can find a better positive life and you pivot and you make do. So again, my husband is a carpenter, and I have his lights that he uses on construction sites and or in the garage when he is working on motor vehicles booming at me. And so if you see me blinking a lot, it is what it is. So today is all about St. Patrick's Day. So if you want to see me turn two different looks, today on my eyes for St. Patrick's Day. I've already got my face done, so I'm gonna do a fun, funky, fresh St. Patty's rainbow look on one side, just because it's St. Patrick's Day and you can have a rainbow and you get to wear all the colors just because you can. I mean, I get to wear them all day on my head, so I might as well put them on my eyes too. And on the other eye, I'm just gonna do a simple orange smoky eye, just because I tend to think people forget about orange. So that's why I kind of wore my orange and green shirt today. So either side will match it perfectly. So, all right, so I've already primed my eyes. I've already gotten everything set up. I'm gonna grab this bad boy right here. And it kind of works out being a little bit more intimate today because basically today is just all about the eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the smoky easy side on my left eye, your right eye that you're looking at. That's not gonna be super inconvenient at all. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of canvas and a little bit of Ringlight from the Dangerous 12 palette. I kind of flip-flop between the both of them, get a good amount of coverage, and then I go ahead and I just do half the eye. And this has been like my favorite combo for my inner corner, just because I feel like it gives it a little bit of a look, which is totally a legit word and everything. A little bit of punch me, little bit. I'm talking like 2 swipes, 2 dabs, and then a little bit of 518, and then like alternate between them. So it's like a good brownie orange as a first color for the transition shades. I'm gonna go ahead and do just 518 alone, a little bit, and then just a little bit underneath where I've already started to change some colors. I'll go in with Thic from the Perception palette. So I really focused most of that color Thic right where my natural lid is, my natural crease is, and kind of smoked it all out that way. Go in with this color Thic, and then just a dollop, like of 10% off, maybe $2. There we go. And then the same area. And I'm gonna go in with Rusted, and just a little bit below, just basically in my outer V is where I'm gonna throw this. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna go back in with the 518, just a little bit, and I'm just gonna repop this color up top. And then I'm gonna take the same brush that I just dipped in 518, I'm gonna dip into Thic, and just go right below that, just to give it a little bit of the color back. Okay, I'm gonna take this gorgeous TF from this Perception palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a good old flathead brush. Whenever you're working with a metallic or glitter, you should always give it a little spritz. Let it sit for a second, because then it gets something that's tacky, and then when you put it on your skin, it just stays. Give it a minute to get tacky. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna pop this basically like in the inner corner. So we're gonna go back through in that same order. So you start with Punch Me and 518 mixed together. And drag that underneath the lower lash line. All right, so I'm debating. So this is one of the whole eyeshadows look completely done. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other one now. Yeah. So I'm gonna look a little crazy right now. But yeah, I'm loving this. And my eye is watering because of these lights. So bear with me, y'all. I'll have to fix it a couple more times. I already know it. So we're just gonna experiment on this side and see how it goes. I'm gonna start with the color B, this beautiful yellow in this palette, this Jane Pearl palette. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this in on the inner corner. Look how bright that yellow is. I can see it from space. I'm gonna dip into 518. Go into this gorgeous, gorgeous red, and you're kidding. And finesse that next to it. Okay. Ugh, you're kidding. Ding. I'm gonna drag that down into the yellow because red and yellow make orange. I'm gonna take 518 and kind of just meld these two together. Okay. Take a little bit more of You're Kidding. I'm just gonna blend that down in between. Take the same brush and kind of just meld these two together. So take a little bit of You're Kidding and 518, and I'm kind of just gonna meld these two this orange together part right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of B and 518 and just do that right about here. I'll take a little bit of Thic, which is just a really good, solid, just orange. I'm gonna go back in with You're Kidding and finesse these two together. A little bit more Thic. Blend, 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 pat, 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 pat. I'm gonna do a cut crease right now. Pray for me. I'm gonna take just a little angle brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of Flashback just because I want a little bit of powder on there. I'm just gonna pack this on super lightly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of B just because I lost a little bit of the yellow and I want to add a little bit more. Kind of go back in with that 518 and just kind of do the same thing, just bring it up a little bit higher. I'm gonna go in with the color Social Blade and fill in this inner corner part with Social Blade. I think I'm gonna go in with Playground next. Blend those two bad boys together. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've just been kind of finessing the two together, just because they're two different colors and I don't want just a stark contrast green blue, so I'm trying to meld the two together. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with, is this? Escape. And finish out the rainbow on the top. Now I just gotta figure out how to do the bottom. I'm gonna start with B, and I'm gonna work this on the inner corner. And I'm gonna do Social Blade next. Okay. So what I did, sorry, I'm like really intensely trying to figure this out. So I did B in the corner, Social Blade, and then I went in with Playground to meld the two together, and it wasn't blue enough for my liking because this one kind of, actually I might throw a little bit, but I went in with Playground, right? No, Cola. I went in with Cola and threw a little bit of this darker blue, which I think is what I want to do right here. And then I'm gonna take Escape and finish it out. And then what I wanna do is take, you're kidding, and just gently finesse that right here. I would totally wear this out on a day-to-day basis. I was at work and I was like, should I do a neutral or should I do bold and funky? And a friend looks at me and goes, you don't do neutral? And I was like, that is a valid point. Go ahead, I'm gonna clean this bad boy up. This part underneath a little bit with some concealer and some foundation. I might need to take a break from the lights and then we'll come back. I'm going to get this done. I'm gonna get some lashes on. I'll do these without the lights on. It's probably not helping. I'll be back. And this is the finished look, y'all. I'm so excited. So the color Guac, I felt like something was missing on the side, so I took the color Guac, and where Ringlight was, I threw Guac in there. So it's a little bit more, oh look, it is St. Patrick's Day instead of just a really cute, like, orange faded out moment. And then on this bad boy, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of this. Woo! This was work, y'all. So I went on and I also threw, I put white eyeliner underneath both of them. I did not like the way that it looked with this one. So I went ahead and threw black on the waterline. I kept the white just to keep my eyes a little bit more, I don't even know. I just like the white better. That's just my personal 2 cents on that one. I'm going through some lashes, mascara, and some highlighter. I used the Northern Lights Supreme Frost Pro palette. And on this side, I used the Kohl, use the color Frozen Gold on this half. So on this cheek and on this eye, I used the Frozen Gold. And on this side, I used the Alaskan Ice. Y'all. I made the mistake of one time spraying my brush after dipping into the color. On any of the Jeffree Star, you don't have to do that. They are bright AF, and you don't need to do that. Just a heads up. I learned. I mean, I like me some highlight, but that one, I was like, ooh, a little too much for me. And then I also went on and ahead and threw on the Colourpop BFF lippy pencil, and then I threw on the color Times Square from Colourpop as well on my lips. So this is the finished look. Which team are you? Are you more team colorful and fun and funky fresh? Or are you more demure and fun and funky fresh? Because I don't think I've ever done a non-fun and funky fresh. This one is very much more living your rainbow, living your oats. That's what you're gonna find on the end of the rainbow on this one. And this one is much more soft and subtle. So leave a comment below on which one you like more, and we can see more fun, funky, fresh colors like this to come. I just want to leave with an attitude of gratitude. I'm so thankful for each one of you. Blessings, blessings, blessings on your life and everything that you touch. If you have not already, please subscribe down below and leave a comment and throw a thumbs up if you like anything that you've seen today. If you want to find me on any social media platform, you can find me as That Lazy Keto Mom on Instagram, and any other social media, you can mostly find me as Sarah Culbertson. Again, I'm so thankful for you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. Thanks, guys. Mwah. Signing out.